link over to the Influenster app. Please hold while we do this, but everyone in the so yeah, we're excited to start seeing those comments in a minute. And here we go. Special shout out to my little brother Patrick, who's doing our tech support today. Hero of the day. So for everyone tuning in for the first time, my name is Jess. I'm part of the Influenster staff, and we every Friday do a little live stream so we can all connect and chat, because even if we can't meet in person, or even if we can't meet at the Influencer studio at HQ in New York, we still love getting this opportunity every week to come together and talk with everyone. So we are talking about something very near and dear to my heart today, and I'm going to just back this table up so everyone can see everything. But we are talking about skincare fridges. So over the course of the summer, and as everyone's kind of doing their roll call and tuning in, please let us know where you're tuning in from, and if you're coming in from the email, what you would put in your skincare fridge if you were to stock one up. So I have been talking about a skincare fridge pretty consistently for the last couple weeks. So we are going to be talking about skincare fridges because two of our members, Becca and Nessity, have both reached out to us via Instagram and said, like, hey, have you guys thought about, talking about skincare fridges, because there's products you should put in there and products you shouldn't. That comment was from Becca. And then Nessity actually, after last week when we talked about Labor Day sales and what we were hoping to grab during them, Nessity actually DM'd me on Insta and said that Ulta was having a really good sale on skincare fridges, and I had already ordered this one, but I should have waited, Nessity, because that was a much better deal, and it was a purple one, which is really, really, really cute. So we are going to, thanks to Becca and Nessity, we are going to be talking about skincare fridge. So I've done kind of, before I purchased one, I tried to live up to the influencer spirit and learn a little bit about it, and learn a little bit about what I should and shouldn't put in once Becca had flagged that to us, instead of just buying something because it was cute, which please let me know in the comments if you are someone who is a real sucker for the packaging. It's something we've talked about. If it's millennial pink, how am I not going to buy it? It's a real problem. It's a problem for me. Okay, so we have Christine D1 is dying to get a skincare fridge, and Ruth says hi. And Ruth, you're really cute too. So Christine, I also have been thinking, Becca, yes, guys, Becca is in the house. Please, everyone, thank Becca for letting us know about this amazing idea that we should talk about what you should and shouldn't put in your skincare fridge. Because I was ready to put everything I own in mine. Because look how cute. It's a little fridge. So Becca and Nessity, thank you both so much. And for everyone watching, especially if you're someone who tunes into these regularly, first of all, thank you. And it's been so nice getting to talk for the last couple weeks, as we are kind of not in our normal HQ, but just instead in this lovely basement. Christine D can't resist much longer. Okay, you'll have to let us know at the end of this stream how you're feeling, because I get it. Julia says she didn't even realize how needed skincare fridges were until she was gifted one. And Ruth P has one and loves it. But yeah, if anyone, especially people who've been watching a few times, if there's something you'd like us to talk about, or if there's something you'd like to have a real conversation about, I know there's just me on screen, but we are getting all your comments and reading them, and hopefully starting kind of conversations that way. So if there is anything you are interested in maybe seeing covered, let us know, because we just might. Ask Becca and Nessity. Okay, Becca also shoved everything in there at first. Becca, you saved me from doing the same thing. Glamby Becky loves these lives. Glamby Becky, we're so glad you watch these, and we're so glad you're enjoying them. Okay, so Julia, back to her comment, said she didn't even realize how needed skincare fridges were until she was gifted one. And Ruth P likes it for micellar water and foundation. Yeah, so I actually kind of, I'm gonna be honest, like I first saw it, and if anyone else is in my boat, please let us know in the comments. I first saw one on Instagram and just thought it was really cute. Mostly because the one I saw was purple, and like the 80s are back, and if you couldn't tell from my sweater, I love like a light pink, a light purple. Um, but I just thought it was really cute. The more I started reading about it, I am someone who has historically kept some of my skincare in just my regular refrigerator. Like anything with vitamin C, I actually, right here, this is the C Firma Day Serum from Drunk Elephant. One of the instructions on it is actually that like you might want to keep it refrigerated. So this one has always lived in my fridge. I also, and if anyone else, again, hit the comments. I always kept nail polish in my fridge because I heard it made it last longer. And I always feel like nail polish gets really gloopy on me. Gloopy is definitely not a word. I'm just having a Phoebe Buffet moment. But you know how it just gets like kind of like separated and like globs up and like doesn't smoothly go on your nails. I'm really like not good at like my own manicures. I get it all over my hands. So like I need all the help I can get. And I did find that keeping my nail polish in my fridge helped it like stay kind of smooth and easy for me to apply. Someone asked, can you put your foundation in a skincare fridge? And Mel is still trying to figure out if she needs one and is very invested in this live. And Jen and the holograms, amazing name, keep eye mask, patches, and serum in hers. Julia recommends keeping anything with vitamin C in your fridge. Vitamin C oxidizes faster than most skincare ingredients, so once you open it, it should be refrigerated. Julia, agreed completely. So we'll just start right there with vitamin C. Vitamin C is something that I know I've always kept just in my regular refrigerator. So that was sort of why I finally was like, okay, I really like vitamin C. It's an ingredient that I know works for my skin, and I think I'm gonna make the plunge. And yeah, Mel and Christine D, who are deciding, you're gonna have to let us know at the end of this whether or not you decided to make the plunge. So the basic reasons why you might want a skincare fridge are to protect the ingredients. So anything like vitamin C or retinol, and also if you have like any medical grade skincare or anything that's food grade. So if you're buying something that's made with like real pieces of fruit, and it's like FDA approved, a lot of that skincare is recommended to be kept in a refrigerator. Most skincare that you buy, just like, here's like a little deep info on skincare that I'm sure most of you know. But in order for skincare to hit the market, it has to undergo a really serious amount of testing, and it has to undergo stability testing. So like this vitamin C product that recommends it stay in the refrigerator is kind of stability tested for a colder environment, but most skincare is stability tested for room temperature, which means that it's designed to function best when you store it at room temperature. However, room temperature is not the temperature of most of our bathrooms. So most products can go into a skincare fridge, but there's certain products that you really don't want to put in there, which we will get to. Okay, so I Love It M9 puts toner, primer, masks, and serums in hers. Contracted Marie says she told her husband she wanted one for her birthday, but she didn't get one. Contracted Marie, I hope he got you another really great present then. That's lame. I'm sorry you didn't get that. Do you have an anniversary though, maybe? Perhaps Christmas. You can just or Christmas or Hanukkah or any holiday. You can just keep asking. Sometimes you have the rule of 3, right? You just ask 3 times. And then sometimes like they get it. I hear ya. Sometimes like there's just sometimes like even what you think of as pretty direct was taken more as like a subtle hint, and like, come on. When it's skincare, I mean it, is a good rule of thumb. TJam1 has so many skincare products. It's crazy how she's never heard there's a fridge for it. Lindahl15 loves to keep sheet masks and eye creams, and Jordan M1 needs a pink mini fridge. Ooh, Jordan, I went white just because, I don't know, I felt like everything I own is pink. But the pink ones are really cute. If anyone has tried a favorite brand, please let us know in the comments. Linz V says, we read her mind. She was thinking of getting one yesterday. And Lori M says rose and jade quartz rollers are so soothing after being in the skincare fridge. Right, okay. So vitamin C and probiotics and other ingredients that are meant to be kept cold are like a perfect thing to put in your skincare fridge. Another kind of theme that I'm seeing like between this is my rose quartz roller. It's probably my favorite thing in the entire world. Can I get some love from anyone else who is a roller fan out there? If you're a rose quartz, if you're a jade roller person, if you love the roller, please let me know. I first read about these because the Herbivore Rose Quartz Roller actually won an Influenster Reviewer's Choice Best in Beauty Award in the year 2019. And if that is an exciting piece of information for you, you should really get excited for like maybe this time next week, because like maybe we'll be talking about some new stuff. I'm excited. It's Valeria is learning so much on Friday Lives. And T Mizzle says her only regret is not getting a bigger one for taller bottles. Ooh, a bigger skincare fridge. I might have the same regret as you, T Mizzle. I've been thinking that because there's some bottles that I like put in horizontal that I like want vertical. And Caitlin M95 loves skincare fridges. She got one a few weeks back and loves it. She recommends everyone get one too. And Emmy Pigs wants to know what are the benefits of keeping products in the fridge. Okay, so Emmy Pigs, the first benefit is obviously just extending the life of some of your more delicate ingredients like vitamin C, retinol, probiotics, which is also just helps the products not expire, but also prevent oxidation, which is when, you know, oxygen gets into the product and affects the quality of it, which then affects how well it works. Another benefit of keeping your skincare in the fridge, and I'm just gonna start talking about it because of this roller, so and anyone else who's a roller person, keep making noise in the comments. But like using this roller feels amazing on your face. I feel like it's so helpful for me to like depuff under my eyes, which can get like really puffy and baggy. But if you put this in your fridge or freezer and then you roll it, it first of all feels amazing. It's like my favorite way to wake up. I have like a cup of coffee and like my cold roller, and it's so refreshing. But also along with like your roller, products like your under eye mask. I have a little Wander Beauty, the baggage claim. It's like an under eye patch mask, something like this that you're looking for it to depuff your skin. When you make the product colder, it's more effective at depuffing, and also it's just like the feel of it on your skin is really soothing. So also a product with like aloe in it, if you were gonna put it on a sunburn. Have you ever kept that in the fridge or freezer? When it goes on and feels cold, it's the anti-inflammatory properties get like supercharged, so it feels really good. And I always thought it was just psychological, but it's not. It actually helps those products do their job better. Okay, so Valerie46 wants to know what roller I would recommend. I mean, this is the Herbivore Rose Quartz one. It was very reasonable. I use it every day, and it's also when I've started keeping it in my skincare fridge, but before that I did a lot of times just keep it on my vanity because I think it's so pretty. So like I've often thought like maybe do I need like a decorative one and like a fridge one? But so I would recommend this one. This is the Herbivore one. I really like it. But if anyone else has a favorite brand of roller that they've used, please make sure you say in the comments and we'll read it out. Okay, we have Tariff B says she keeps her stuff in the freezer, and Donica loves the roller. Sarah J keeps her roller in the fridge, and T-Jam1 wants to know where to find a skincare fridge. So Nessity, and I don't know if Nessity is watching, like Becca, but if you are, hey Nessity, thank you again for the great tips. She sent me one for a sale at Ulta. It's part of the 21 Days of Beauty sale. There might still be some left. I would maybe check there. But I've also seen them. I know people have gotten them at Walmart. People have gotten them at Sephora, Nordstrom's. If you have any hot tips on where you got your skincare fridge, please say in the comments and we'll make sure you read it out. We read it out. Becca loves rose quartz and gua sha tools, and she keeps them in her fridge. Yes. Oh, has anyone else done that before? I've only done it once, but it's like a it's shaped like a triangle, and there's like a curved edge, and you basically like roll it into like your neck or any place you feel tension, and it's really good to help prevent wrinkles and anti-aging. And also, okay, so another cool thing about this roller is, I don't know if anyone, I was a theater kid, and in high school and college, and my voice teacher would have me literally find my lymph nodes and massage them like this. And I don't, like, this is not real science, this is not real medical advice, but for me, I found that like it did help me feel like my sinuses were clearer, and like I was like just moving things through my body better. And I feel the same effect after I jade roll. Again, this could be entirely in my head, it could be a little mind over matter, but I feel like that like lymphatic massage is something that is proven to have some really good results just on like your general how you feel. If anyone else does it, let me know in the comments. And I feel like this is like a really both like fun and easy way to get some of that in. Oh my gosh. Natasha P's fridge door is crammed with her eye creams, patches, and roller. Her husband threw away some and she was livid. Not a Natasha P. I would be so mad. I would be so mad if someone threw away my sheet masks. I would be so mad. I hope you forgave him. I hope he apologized. I hope he got you some new ones. But wow, maybe it's time to just have, maybe you should tell him he needs to get you, he needs to do the legwork on getting you one of your own skincare fridge, so like mix-ups like this won't ever happen again. Shani wants to know if the live is available to view all over again since she got here late. It will be in the carousel of our app, so if you missed the beginning, you can catch that. But a lot of times we'll use the video in an article, so you know, part of it is we want to just like, it's like because we're hanging out live, right, is why it's cool, but we do try and make it so that you can view it a little later if you come a little later. Becca says cold roll over a sheet mask, amazing. And Vika MUA says she needs this in her life. So yeah, this is, I'm gonna talk sheet masks really quickly. So this is a L&P cosmetic sheet mask. It's actually associated with a boy band. It's kind of a silly mask, but I really like it. Anyway, when you open the heart, the mask is inside it. So sheet masks are another piece of skincare that really benefit from being stored in a skincare fridge, because then it allows, a lot of them are anti-inflammatory or to depuff or to brighten. A lot of them have vitamin C in them. So actually this one, there are two kinds of sheet masks. This is something I learned very recently. There's ones that are tissue, and then there are ones that are more of like a plastic or a rubber. So the tissue ones do okay in a skincare fridge, but the ones that are like more of a plasticky, more of a rubber, does everyone kind of know what I mean? Like Dr. Jart is like the ultimate example of, it's like that thicker one. Those ones you want to definitely be storing once you get your skincare fridge, if you decide to. Those are skincare fridge plus material. The tissue masks you totally can put in the fridge, but the other kind really, really, really thrive in there. Okay, Glam Beauty, I almost rolled it off the table. That would have been a tragedy. Glam Beauty RN says she always has puffy eyes in the morning, and Biz Happy Hippie keeps theirs in the freezer too, and it feels really good. Beauty Bio has a great Cairo roller that's amazing, and Nicole Robinson said that the Ultra Fridge sold out super fast. But we have some people saying Amazon is where you should look for them. And then Julia recommends looking at the Kululi ones, and they have pink, which, I mean, I went for the chic minimalist white, but the pink is really, really cute. A pink one's a good call. Lynn's V58 wants to know what's the difference between jade and rose rollers, just color or other benefits. Danica has the Roslyn boutique roller. Okay, so jade, and this is actually a rose quartz. They're obviously like, yeah, the jade ones are green. I believe that it's basically sort of similar, but they have different, I think if you believe in like crystals and crystals having different properties and powers, they are different stone, right? It's made of different material. So if you wanted to investigate that, you could. I made my choice. I'm not going to even be a little bit dishonest. I made it based on the aesthetics, but I do know that the rose quartz one is supposed to be slightly better for brightening, and the jade one is supposed to be slightly better for depuffing based on a few things I read online and on Influenster. So that I think is the basic difference, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just saw the pink one and was like, yes, because they're both great. Okay, and then Angelica Danny says her and her husband try and do a sheet mask once a week. Mel says she bought a ton of Dr. Jart sheet masks from Duty Free and she didn't keep them in a skincare fridge and is now regretting everything. Mel, if you don't have a sheet care mask to store them in, put them in the regular fridge. And just make sure that, like, you know, no one else you share the fridge with tries to eat them, obviously, but also, like, tries to move them. Just let everyone know that it's your real estate and it's really important that everyone just gives them some space in there. Bernie Byrne wants to know, what are the cost of skincare fridges? And we know that the Kululi ones are usually $40 to $50. I got this one for $35. But yeah, I think there's like a range based on the kind you buy. I know there's some that are like, I think you can find one for like $20 at some places, and I think there are more high-end ones that are a little more expensive than $50. Michaela would love to have one so she doesn't have to walk to the kitchen for all her goodies. And Becca says the Kulili one has ones with a chalkboard on the door. Oh, that's awesome. All Possibilities likes the jade ones better, and Robin F has kept aloe in the fridge for sunburn. It feels amazing when it's cold. Aloe in the fridge is where it's at. Yeah, and if anyone else, I know that like I weighed in a little bit on the jade versus rose quartz roller debate, but if anyone else has thoughts or has like noticed any differences between them, please let us know in the comments and we'll try and read them out. Pam Garza 11 says wait for the holidays and then buy the skincare fridge. Yeah, that's a great tip. Or like maybe someone wants to get you one for the holidays. Hashtag beauty fridge in the making. Awesome. So this is a Peter Thomas Roth cucumber gel mask that is refreshing, cooling, and moisturizing, and it has some aloe in it. So I actually have started keeping this in my skincare fridge. If anyone else has tried this mask, let me know. Also, anyone who's watched the show before knows that I am obsessed with JVN from Queer Eye, and he uses this on the show sometimes, so sometimes I feel like JVN when I use it, or just like I feel like JVN would approve of me using it, so that makes me like it even more. But yeah, this mask is a really nice, like, just like cooling, and I feel like it helps me like when my face is getting a little discolored. But I have started keeping this in the fridge, and there's even some products I've started noticing, like in the directions for this mask, they say for like an extra cool treat, pop this in the fridge. So if like a product isn't supposed to go in the fridge, it kind of will let you know. Okay, so on that note, there are a few products you're gonna wanna avoid putting in a skincare fridge. If there's anything that like you have tried that you know you don't want in the fridge, let us know in the comments for sure. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is fragrance. So most products that are more water-based are okay in the fridge. That's why, like, I know someone said micellar water and someone else said toner, and I'm definitely keeping toner in the fridge and like a facial spray. But fragrance is one thing that you do not want to put in your skincare fridge. This is one of my favorite fragrances. It's the Wisteria Blue from Nest. And isn't that bottle so pretty? I love it. It and my roller are like my two dresser decorations always. But yeah, you do not want to put fragrance or really any makeup in your skincare fridge because it can affect the composition and it can cause separation. And then you don't want like if your fragrance separates, you're gonna have like the like it's not gonna work. It's just not going to work as well. And same with like your foundation. So you don't want to put those in. However, if you are storing them in a really hot and humid like bathroom or right by your radiator, you just might want to think about like, is there a way to get this somewhere that's a little more room temperature? Oh, Becca says PTR masks are heaven. The cucumber and rose stem cell ones are the best. So anything with fragrance is a no-go for the fridge. Not necessarily, but just anything that's like a perfume. Like a perfume or a body mist, anything that's like primarily a fragrance, like this, like here is a facial spray, right? This is the Saturday Skin Daily Dew Hydrating Essence Mist, and there's a scent to it, but it's Skincare with fragrance is okay, but just any kind of fragrance like a perfume, don't pop in the fridge. Ashley also said hair products can go in there. She makes hair masks with aloe and keeps it in her fridge. Ooh, a hair mask with aloe sounds awesome. I haven't thought about hair products. I always keep all my hair products like in the shower, so that when I wash my hair, except for like obviously my like blow dryer and straightener, I don't do that. And that girl Kim wants to know if face rollers are worth it. I'm gonna say that like one of my weird rules of thumb is that like $30 is kind of my like, I will try it if it's under that, and everyone has that number for themselves, but for me it's about there. So if I'm a little like on the fence about something, that's kind of like, I know that's like my number. And so for me, I will say yes. I think this is worth it. And I think there are, you know, ones that are, they come in a variety of price range. But I would love to hear from everyone else. So please in the comments, if you have a roller, do you feel like it was worth the investment? And how about No Scott uses the PTR cucumber mask under his eyes while he wears a clay mask on his face? So refreshing. We love a multi-mask. Becca says La Mer and none of the products should be refrigerated, and same with SkinCeuticals. And Jenna and the Hologram loves hers for Lush products. So that's a perfect example. So Jenna and the Holograms using a Lush product in there, a lot of those have like food ingredients in them, which is why you want to keep it in the fridge. But Becca, yeah, La Mer is like a really thick moisturizer, right? And those are stability tested at room temperature. So you wouldn't want to put that in there. You probably want to use more of the like water and gel-based moisturizers, but if it's like a really thick moisturizer or anything that has like a whipped texture or is like a jelly, you don't want to put in the fridge. Yanni Raz says her aunt used to put her mascara in the fridge. I'm intrigued by that. Yanni, why did your aunt do that? Please let us know. If you have a moment to comment, we would love to hear. But I kind of could see that being nice, never having tried or heard of this, just because I feel like the wand would be like so stiff that you'd probably get like really good results right off the bat. I'm interested in that. I might try that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna put a mascara in here and see what happens. I might use like one of my drugstore faves and not like one of my high-end faves, but like I might try that. That's actually really intriguing. The Blur 13 bought a skincare fridge and it's a game changer. Products that are cold help reduce puffiness. And Yanira says she believes it's so it wouldn't dry. Oh, interesting. I'm so intrigued by that. I am definitely trying it. Okay, so talking about La Mer, I'm gonna transition that into this sunscreen. Which is another thing. You don't want to keep sunscreen in the fridge because again, that's tested to work at room temperature, but also it's designed to be sweat proof. It's designed for you to be kind of out in the sun where it's warmer. And also that doesn't mean you shouldn't wear SPF during the winter. You should. Everyone's wearing it every day, right? Please confirm in the comments. Rachel got a butt soothing and toning mask that she keeps in the fridge. Rachel, tell us more about this mask. We need to know. Diva B7 is asking about putting your setting spray in the fridge. And it's Kareva 15's first time here, and she's loving this. Welcome, Kareva. We're so glad you're here. Hopefully we'll see you next week. And Diva B asking about putting setting spray in the fridge. I have been putting mine in the fridge because I like that, and that again is like a really water-based product. I should have been clear when I said like your makeup, you don't want to put like your foundation in the fridge. You wouldn't want to put like a powder, anything that's a powder in the fridge. You wouldn't want to put a lipstick in the fridge because that's wax-based. So lipsticks and balms, and I'm gonna pull for demonstration this Laneige lip sleeping mask. If anyone else has tried this or another lip sleeping mask, please tell me in the comments. I feel like this has been a real game changer for me. I used to get bad chapped lips and I don't anymore. And Vika MUA says can you put primer in the fridge? And Shayna S2 loves keeping her setting spray in the fridge. And Nicole is saying yes to SPF. She is using it every day. Way to go. Thank you very much. So putting our primer in the fridge, I would just make sure you read the ingredient list. If it's primarily wax or oil based, you probably don't want to because it could cause separation. But if it's like a primer that's primarily water based, you could. So I would just check the ingredients before you did. I'm gonna say there's not like a universal yes or no to that. I think like setting spray, most of them are water based. So like I would put my setting spray in there, but if you had like a finishing powder or a loose powder, I wouldn't put it in. Okay, and so Becky McD0 wants to know if leaving setting spray in the fridge makes your makeup stay longer. She has super oily skin. And Tanya Breeden Cloud says Awake Beauty has a great lip mask. Ooh, I haven't tried that one yet. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna go read some reviews after this. But Becky, leaving setting spray in the fridge makes your makeup stay longer. So I think that is maybe like a makeup myth. I think some people feel like it does and some people feel like it doesn't. I think for setting spray, I personally have found that it lasts about the same time, about the same amount of time, whether I keep it cool or not. But one thing I used to do that was a little weird was that I would use, instead of, this is really bad, this is makeup confessions time. I hope some people have some like bad makeup confessions. Please hit them in the comments. I would put like a little hairspray on my eye makeup and then I would open the freezer and just like stick my face in and like let it, I don't know why, I felt like that was like, now it's set. It is a trick I have heard other people say, but I wonder if like maybe that's why. I have found that it's about the same, but I feel like when my setting spray is cool, it just like feels really nice when I put it on, and like it does feel like it just locks everything quicker. But I think in terms of duration, for me, I found about the same. But if anyone else has had a different experience, please let us know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear. Okay, Kyra Walker says it's her first live, yay. Hi Kyra, welcome. We're so glad you're here. And Robin wants to know how many products fit in the fridge. Nikki F says a jade roller and a snack in the fridge. I like that. I actually think some people use these to store like cans and bottles. So like maybe you need a little white wine in your fridge. I don't know, no judgment here. I think that's a great idea. Tasha loves the Laneige lip mask, and Chrissy makes her own setting spray with rose water and glycerin. Wait, I love this ingredient list, Chrissy. Those are some of my favorite ingredients. So I think that sounds really, really cool. Okay, but this Laneige sleep flipping mask, this is a really waxy product, right? So I'll even open it and show everyone. So it's almost like a balm. Like the consistency is almost like Vaseline or chapstick. So that is a product you wouldn't want to put in the fridge because it's really waxy and it can separate. And same with this is a mistake I made and I've had to like bring it back to life. It was tricky, but this is a Glam Glow Star Potion. It's a liquid charcoal clarifiing oil. So like you can kind of see it. There's like, it almost looks like salad dressing where there's like a bubble above it. So like before I use it, you really have to give it a good shake and then, you know, we're all the same consistency and color again. But keeping this in the fridge would be a mistake because the ingredients would separate and eventually you wouldn't be able to rejoin them. This is something that should be kept at room temperature, and it's a face oil. A lot of face oils you're gonna have the same thing happen. So like a serum or something that's more light and more water-based, go for it in the fridge. A face oil, probably not. Okay. Lori H is buying so much skincare right now. COVID-19 makeup free. Yeah, I am, Lori, that's so true. I feel like I put on some makeup for these once a week because it's really fun and it's like a lovely excuse to put makeup on. I like makeup. It's something that's really fun for me. But I do feel like I'm wearing like 85% less makeup than I normally do. And if anyone, but skincare, I feel like I've been doing probably like 75% more than I normally do. So it all evens out. But if anyone else has been having a real skincare 2020, let us know in the comments. Christine B used to hairspray on her finger and rubbed over brows before doing them. Oh, before doing them. Oh, no, that makes sense to me, Christine, because then you'd be like getting all the hair like up and then you could just like shape it. I don't think that's that crazy, Christine. I'm glad you found a new way to do it, but I'm understanding why. I get the logic behind that decision. 305 Native says a friend uses her Coke mini fridge for skincare. That would be really cute. That could be so like retro looking. there's like some great interior design decisions you can make around your fridge, which like, that's a whole nother fun conversation that maybe we should have. Okay, so this is a product I'm going to talk about because it was one that kind of fooled me and I was keeping it in my fridge. So this is the Pharmacy Bright On Massage Activated Vitamin C Mask. Has anyone tried this? If you have, let me know. I actually really like this mask. Also, if everyone wanted to just take a moment, since we're talking face masks, and just like share some of your favorite face masks in the comments. It's skincare season, it's self-care season. Let's talk face masks for a moment. Let's just pause and get down to the real important stuff, which is face masks. Please, everyone, let me know what your favorite face mask is in the comments, and then we can talk about which ones maybe would be good in the fridge and which ones maybe you should just keep in your shelves. Okay, but so this Pharmacy Bright On is a vitamin C product. So my initial thought was that I should keep it in the fridge. However, the texture is more like, it's more like a clay mask. And a clay mask in the fridge, for me, I found that it made it really hard to manipulate and that like I couldn't get it onto my face well enough. So doing a little research, a clay mask is an example of something that you wouldn't want to keep in the fridge. You want to keep this more room temperature. So I made a little mistake. Okay, we have Layla saying Elemis Superfood Mask. That's an awesome mask. That's a really good mask. And that, if I'm remembering correctly, there's 2 Elemis masks I've tried, and the Superfood one is like a little more of like a gel consistency, so that would maybe be good in the fridge. And Unique Dancer says Dr. Sturm. Gosh, another amazing mask. I know that we sent out some Dr. Barbara Sturm products in a box, so if you were one of the people that tried it through that, I hope you let us know what you thought of it. And Chrissy Sabino loves the Shea Moisture Tea Tree Mask for problematic skin. I've never tried that one. And Product Mom says Estee Lauder Advanced Repair Night Mask. Oh, speaking of, while these mask comments are coming in, this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. It's actually, some influencers are trying, it's a new formulation. So this is a total cult classic product. This is a really popular night serum. I know a lot of influencers really, really love it. I have tried it, the original formulation, and really liked it. But this is like a new formulation of it. A bunch of influencers are trying it in a Vox box right now. So if you're one of those people, please comment and let us know what you're thinking of it. I've tried it and I have to say, like, I'm a big fan. I liked the original one, but this new one I'm super, super into. So I'm probably gonna try and get the larger size. But if you're trying this in a Vox box, please let us know. Okay, we have Tosh P saying turmeric, Greek yogurt, and Manuka honey. Slap that on and thank her later. Ooh, DIY, that sounds awesome. Okay, so Lori H says the SK2 face mask. And Becca says any PTR masks. The Blur 13 says the honey mask from Pharmacy. I love Pharmacy products. This mask is great, but I also really love they have a gentle honey cleanser. So good. Pansy G says Kinship has a nice mint one that feels cooling on the skin. That would probably be, not having read the ingredient list, but I'm gonna guess Pansy, that one would be amazing for your skincare fridge. And then Filipina 125 uses the Elemis Veggie Mask. Tasha M wants to know how the Perricone MD CC serum is. KLW Kiwi says the Estee Lauder ANR is amazing. It's really good. It's so good. And the Perricone MD CC serum, I haven't had a chance to try myself, but I know it just shipped out in a Vox box, so I know there's a couple people out there, hopefully, who got it in a Vox box and tried it. So please comment and let us know, because I too am dying to know how it is. I love Perricone MD. Lori H also loves a mask from Biossance, and Paris H says the L'Oreal Detoxifying Clay Mask is a great detoxifying mask. That mask is amazing. I agree completely. I love a clay mask. I always keep it on a little too long, but I love a mask that really feels like it's extracting and it's really like working. I also love Glam Glow Super Mud, but those 2 masks are so, so great. And Carol X Aria S says the Ordinary Niacinamide. And Julia keeps the Glossier Moon Mask in her fridge. The Moon Mask is such a good matte from Glossier, is a great mask, and that would be perfect for the fridge. But the other Glossier mask, the green one, that's more of a clay mask, that you should probably keep on your shelf. Skincare fridge science happening over here. Okay, so then a few other masks that I keep in my fridge. I keep this Watermelon Glow sleeping mask because it's so water-based, and also because part of the goal of this mask is to kind of depuff and de-inflame. So I've been keeping this in the fridge, and I'm very happy. And also just like this, who else has tried? I know this is like a big fan favorite. This is the Watermelon Glow sleeping mask from Glow Recipe. Who else has tried this? And just like that watermelon smell plus like the cool refreshness, it is such a nice treat for yourself. If you have a fridge, if you have this mask, I'm gonna say you're really gonna want to try that like tonight. It's really good. BC Survivor for Life has never tried a clay mask, and Lori M loves anything with watermelon or cucumber. Oh, me too. And look how nice, right? Like pink and green together is such a killer combo, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to go through. Okay, so this is my deodorant. I know it sounds goofy, but I just kind of grabbed like my whole routine. So this is actually the Dove Dry Serum Antiperspirant in Rose Silk. Hot tip, best deodorant, in my opinion. It smells so good that there are days where I'm like, I don't want to put on perfume because like my deodorant smells so nice. But this is an example, not just to be a goofball, but you wouldn't want to keep this in your fridge because it is, right, like it's that balm consistency. Deodorant is something, unless you were using like a real gel, like that Degree gel one that you twist at the bottom, also a great deodorant, that you would put in the fridge. This is more of like that like white powder consistency. You wouldn't want to put it in the fridge. Sadie Raw loves the Watermelon Glow sleeping mask. It's a really good mask. I like it too. Okay, so moving on. These are, I know we talked quickly about kind of like the origin for this whole skincare fridge journey, which is the Seaform a Day Serum from Drunk Elephant. But this is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum from Drunk Elephant, and this is actually my favorite Drunk Elephant product. It's a serum that you put on, and I put it on every night, or like maybe not every night, maybe 3 or 4 nights a week, and I feel like it just helps my skin be so much more receptive to all my other skincare. So I feel like I use so much less of all my other products because this product is so great. It also, I feel like, makes my skin, I can get like kind of bumpy like here, and I feel like using this has really made me not have that issue anymore. So I highly recommend. If anyone else has a favorite serum, I know we did face masks, but if you have favorite serums, these are 2 of mine, but I would love to hear some of yours. In addition to, you know, this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum, which also goes great in the fridge. Also, a serum at night on the fridge in the summer is so nice because like you know, everyone, I think we get a little like hot when we sleep, but I really like the fridge at night. Lori H says Drunk Elephant love, love, love. And Kristen M needs to try Drunk Elephant. So I was like a little late to the Drunk Elephant game, and I wasn't sure how I would feel about it. But I've only tried a few of their products, but I do really like them. This TLC Framboos is probably my favorite. I like this a lot. And I know that like the price point can be high, but for me, like a serum like that, where I have to use like less of all my other skincare, just felt really like a good investment. Chelsea needs a new night serum too. Okay, well, Chelsea, I guess I made my recommendation, but everyone else, please recommend specifically night serums for Chelsea, and we'll try and read some out, so hit the comments. Okay, so here's a few other things that I have been keeping in my fridge. So this is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. So this is like a absolute prime candidate for the fridge because its purpose is to depuff. And so keeping the eye cream in there, I found has made it like a lot more effective. Big fan of that. And then here I'm a big toner person. So I have the Pixie Rose Tonic and the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. So I have both of them, and I keep both of them in the fridge. A toner is so water-based that like naturally we put it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna stock this up. Okay, Kate says Drunk Elephant also has hair care products, and Influenster has an article about it. They do, and those Drunk Elephant hair care products just went out to some very lucky influencers. It's a brand new launch. They just started selling hair care, and some of our influencers got to sample them. So if you were in that Vox box, please let us know what you thought of those products in the comments. Okay, and so we have some serum recommendations coming in. Clarins Double Serum works wonders according to Crunchy Miso. Lori H loves Pixie. And It's Me Clarissa says the Body Shop Drops of Youth is a great serum. It's technically a face oil and not a serum, but Chelsea, I'm also gonna recommend Strivectin has like a star retinol night oil. I feel like that is an amazing product. I really, really recommend it. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up and give everyone a peek inside. And you can see there's like a little, mine doesn't, some have like a shelf here, mine doesn't. But there's like a top row and a bottom row. So I'm gonna just go through. Oh, and this is another serum. This is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum with peach extract and peptide complex. So this has some active ingredients and that food ingredient, that peach. So this I'm definitely gonna put in. And again, that taller one for bigger bottles, a really good thought. So I'm gonna put both my Drunk Elephant serums in here too. Just gonna kind of put serums in a little row. And then I don't want to like overstock it because I don't want it to work too hard and blow out. I'm trying to, you know, maintain. I'm also going to put this Watermelon Glow recipe. I'm going to put that up top. And I'm also going to put this little Saturday Skin Hydrating Essence Mist. I'm going to put that in here too. Okay, we have Christine B09 loving the 111 Skin NAC Y2 Pollution Defense Booster Serum. It's AM and Purum. And Lori recommends Peach and Lily serums. Yeah, Peach and Lily is great. So I'm gonna put my sheet masks in next. Actually, no, I'm gonna put this PTR mask right next to the Glow recipe. We have like the whole watermelon upper deck. And I'm gonna put this Estee Lauder ANR as well. You see. You know what? I think this one is so petite. I'm gonna put it in the front because I don't want it to fall. And then I'm gonna put my Wander Beauty eye patch masks. Those are gonna go in the side here. And my sheet mask, I'm gonna put that here. And then I'm gonna put this eye cream up at the top. And I'm gonna put these toners. I guess I should just select one. And I'm gonna go with the Glow recipe. No offense to Pixie, I like that product too. But yeah, what I've been doing is kind of like putting products in like this up top. Let's spin this so everyone can see it. But yeah, last but not least, my rose quartz roller. I'm gonna put that up here. And then my skincare fridge is all stocked up. So cute, so easy. And we'll be so depuffed. Close her up. Okay, so then these are the products that just shouldn't go in there for different reasons, like their ingredients are wrong, or you know, they're not best cold, they're bad at room temperature. That boy is asking if this is a Kululi fridge. It is not. This is an Uber Chill. So I'm gonna hold it up. Oh, my skincare is gonna fall now. Here it is. Okay, well, we have an article about skincare fridges and a lot of the stuff we talked about today, so that's gonna be in our carousel. And if you have a skincare fridge, please take a picture and post it in one of our galleries. We really wanna see. And tag me, because I really wanna see them, and I'm really obsessed with talking skincare fridge. And Mel Yali says she loves hers. Mel and Christine, who were thinking about whether or not they were gonna get a skincare fridge, let us know in the comments if you decided one way or another. I think there's also a way, right? Like if I was someone who really liked using like jelly consistency products or only liked using like that whipped cream consistency for my moisturizer, I can totally see how maybe this wouldn't be the right match for you. But I think that's what's cool about skincare, right? Like different things work for different people. So what's been so cool about Influenster for me has been like finding people that have the same skincare concerns as me and finding what they recommend and what has worked for them so that I can kind of get the inside scoop from people who have the similar situation as I do. Okay, so we're gonna go, but we'll see everyone here 3 o'clock, new time, school's back in session, so it's our 3 o'clock live stream. But we'll see everyone next week, hopefully, and please let us know what your skincare fridge thoughts are in the comments of that article. I'm gonna come a little closer now so I can turn the camera off, and we will see everyone next week. Okay. Bye.